All right, folks, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So I wanted to show you something really cool about the iPhone XS Max, and the iPhone XS should be able to do this as well. There's a few things in here that Apple changed, and it kind of snuck up on me. But if you play around with stuff long enough, you'll figure this out. In the camera settings here, if you go into well, first let's go to settings, because Apple still is not that advanced to change over the settings in the camera. Oh man, it's unbelievable. We should be able to change our settings from within the camera by now, Apple. So if I go to any of the 60 frames per second ones, if you're in the 1080p at 60 frames per second, or you're in the 4K at 60 frames per second, when you use the front-facing camera now, it records in 60 frames per second. So if I go to video, and you see here it's on 4K at 60 frames per second. Well, if I change this, it's now at 1080p at 60 frames per second on the front. I think that's a really cool feature right there that Apple has done. And it's probably, a lot of you guys might have known that already, but I didn't. And so I'm playing with this thing like, wow, this is a really cool feature. There's a lot of good things about Apple's cameras nowadays that I think is really nice. And they've done a great improvements, especially with the 4 microphones. Now, supposedly Apple has 4 microphones on this phone for the surround sound. So I can see that's the SIM tray. There's one back there and there's one down here. Now, where the other 4 are, I don't know. Maybe they have one hidden in there and 2 down here. I don't know. But the point is, you can now record at 1080p at 60 FPS on the front camera, which I think is going to be really nice when you're doing vlogs. Now, the front camera doesn't have any kind of EIS or anything, and that's unfortunate. But for the premium price tag that Apple charges, I really don't like that I can't change the settings from within the camera. But that's just something the way they do it. For some reason or another, they have their own reasoning. Not that I agree with it, but I do like that I can now record at 1080p at 60 frames per second on the front camera. So, quick video for you guys, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. I wonder if you guys knew that too. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.